And you lucky people have been listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And I'm here this week. This is Mark Cheri here with our special guest, Johnny Memphis. And this whole playlist is put together by Johnny Memphis. And we just heard the Pajama Slave Dancers with Steve Westfield doing 5 Day Weekend. And we started out with Johnny's band, Johnny Memphis Band with Buddy. So, 5 Day weekend. I love the idea.
Yeah, absolutely. Work 2 days, have a 5-day weekend. It's genius.
You, you,
And
you can't beat that. No.
hard to argue with that, Mark. That's Steve Westfield just having fun. And, he is, along with being the most fun-loving, wild, wonderful performer, he also is really cool musically, like his arrangements and just the way he shifts things around. And, he really is creative with what he's doing musically. And he's played with that band forever. This is the last record that they're going to ever make because Dirk Futon, their drummer, died this year of cancer. And so this was kind of the last hurrah for the Pajama Slave Dancers, who also have Scott Blood on bass and Dax Rexford on guitar and keyboards. Also, Dave Montavani on vocals and guitar, and Steve Westfield, the band leader, on vocals and guitar.
Yeah, this particular tune, I love the horns. They're just perfect. And
Oh yeah. Well, Steve's also done other projects. Like I was in a band with him called Beige, which was ska. It was third wave ska, kind of like dub ska. And there was great horns in that. And then he had the Slow Band, which was another band that had horns in it. And he's done a lot of different things.
yeah, the tune kind of builds into almost like an anthem where, it's
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
5 Day weekend.
You can imagine an audience in a club going, "Yeah, 5 day weekend
Yeah, I can.
for sure."
And before that, we had your tune, and both, by the way, Steve Westfield and your band, both based, in the general Northampton, Florence, Mass area. And
Yeah, he and I both live in Florence, Steve Westfield and I.
uh-huh.
And the first bands I was ever in, Suburban Head Swappers and Check Please, we used to open for PSD, and he really enabled us to just get gigs, which was so nice. He was kind of the ringleader of the whole crazy underground music scene.
Mhm.
So anyway, that song Buddy is actually about the DJ Buddy Rubbish that I worked with up at RSI in Greenfield, who had famously this Friday night oldies show with a drive-up window where you drive down memory lane, which is an actual lane between two buildings. And the radio station was on the second floor, and he would drop a microphone down from the second floor, and people would drive up, honk their horn, and then make a request. And, if that wasn't crazy enough as it was, he would just do all kinds of wild, zany antics. And he was just a super warm, funny, crazy person who sadly died about 15 years ago, had a heart attack and passed away. And, on that recording, there's a lot of good, great players from my band, but I wanted to especially mention Chris Haynes, who also just passed away.
Yeah.
His piano on that, beautiful, like old-timey piano. And he played accordion with us. And anyway, he's on that song, Buddy.
Well, Johnny, you do such a great job. It's such a fun and great tribute song. And I love when you said, if you needed Mellow Yellow or Annette Funicello,
That's
he was,
right.
he was ready.
Oh yeah, he would play all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, he was really it was like the best radio show I've ever heard. And I paid a lot of attention to that because I was in radio and there have been many great shows, but there has been none better than that Friday night oldies show with Buddy Rubbish. The way he interacted with the audience was unbelievable.
So, what have we got for our next block?
Well, doggone it, that's a good question, Mark. Let's see, what do we have here on our cavalcade of hits? Oh, Aloha Steamtrain, Girl Planet. Oh, what a great song that is. Followed by the Big Bad Bollocks, Blarney Stone.
All right, so starting out with Girl Planet by Aloha Steamtrain.